with head coach Kia Damon Olsen is Eric Jesberger. Here he is.
Thank you, Gary. Coach, you come into tonight 2-0 in conference play, now 3-0. How does that start to conference play kick off the rest of your season?
I will never complain about winning. It takes a lot to weather runs in a game. And that's something that we've talked about as a team, our maturity and our ability to kind of, when things aren't going our way in terms of shots going in, can we still stay with the game plan? Can we still continue to defend and do the things that we needed to? I wish I could tell you I'm excited about how much we fouled them, but I'm not. But I am excited about how we pushed through and found a way.
And pushing through and finding a way started from behind the arc, especially in the second half. You were 1 for 10 from 3 in the first half. You finished 4 for 18. How does that 3-ball get the offense going and ability to stretch out that lead you guys were able to do tonight?
Well, it's a separator, and we can shoot the 3. You know, we're in a patch where the last 2 games it hasn't gone in as frequently maybe as it has in the past, but you just have to battle through that and just continue to shoot when you're open, get in rhythm, you know, make sure you have great form. So we'll get back at it tomorrow in practice and continue to talk about the things we need to do.
You motioned towards your junior forward, Jessica Booth, in the timeouts, especially when you were tied. What does her attributions to this team add to the ability to come back and fight? And what has Booth showed you this season?
Well, you know, Jess is our engine. You know, she kind of gives us energy both on offense. She helps us with our transition attack, but she's also a catalyst on defense. You know, can be disruptive, be our captain, make sure our rotations are as good as they need to be when we're in different types of coverages. And, you know, as long as we can count on her to do those things, I think we'll be pretty good.
Thank you so much, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll now bring in our Coca-Cola player of the game, that being Jessica Booth. Jess, phenomenal night tonight. Your 9th career double-digit game. How does that feel, especially against Loyola tonight?
Feels good. Just trying to get in a rhythm offensively and score what my team needs me to score.
And now, in fact, you grew up in Columbia, Maryland, about a half-hour drive outside of Loyola, Maryland's campus. Gary and John mentioned you always have a chip on your shoulder. Was there an extra one tonight, given how close it was to your hometown?
It's always fun. Not really a chip on my shoulder, just something to look forward to every year.
Gotcha. And now 3-0 in conference play. How does that sound?
Feels great. Best start we've had in a very long time, so just kind of trying to build on this momentum even more.
Thank you, Jessica Booth. Jessica Booth, your Coca-Cola player of the game. Gary, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Eric, and a job well done by Eric Jesberger on his first night on the sideline. And let's take a look at some of the highlights tonight as the Leopards go to 3-0 in the league. Here's John.
Boy, that's a great number. Sounds really, really good. And Rozzy did a nice job. Jen Rozzy, and all night long kind of setting up Lex Terrian. She was a force, Gary, as advertised. Left-handed, right-handed, so tough around the basket. You can just pencil in a double-double every time she steps on the floor. The Coca-Cola player of the game for Lafayette, of course, Jess Booth, doing such a great job scoring the ball and dishing it off. But again, quarterbacking the whole operation. You heard Kia Damon Olsen talk about it. Lex Terrian, just such a dynamic force. I'm really impressed with Loyola, Gary. They've made big strides this last year. Rozzy knocks down another 3 right there. They were in this game for the better part of it. Leah Dixon a little quiet. This was a big 3. This followed. This really gave Lafayette a 3-point lead. And a 3-point lead in a game like this seemed like a lot. That was followed up by senior Nicole Johnson. She was just a 3-pointer waiting to happen. There's the floater by Nicole. 5 quick points in the fourth quarter by the senior leader. And then Abby again. Abby Adnagoli from downtown, the freshman. I really like this freshman class, the way they blend in with the upperclassmen. The schedule gets a little tougher for Lafayette, Gary, but they're playing with an awful lot of confidence, and Kia Damon Olsen likes the pieces that she has in place.
I do, too. I mean, I think they play very well as a team. No superstar out there, and that just means everybody has to do their job. They did that tonight. Let's take a look at some of the final numbers in tonight's ball game. Terrian, by the way, led Loyola with 16 points and 15 rebounds. Jess Booth with 12 points. Michaela Andrews had 7 rebounds in the game. I'll tell you, Loyola just did not shoot the ball well at all. 22% on the night, 1 for 10 from beyond the arc. That is not good shooting. And the Leopards, a little bit better, 38%, 22% from beyond the arc, but they made them when they had to.
Exactly. They were really almost shut out for most of the game, but down the stretch when they needed to make them. One more thing about Loyola's shooting percentage, Gary, they came in as one of the leading, if not the leading team, percentage-wise in the league in field goal percentage. Lafayette's defense we need to give them a tip of the cap because this is not an easy team to defend.
I think that hits it right on the nose. The Leopards did play very good defense tonight, and defense carried them in a game where they struggled also to score. That's it. Final score, Lafayette 48, Loyola, Maryland 39. Lafayette goes to 3-0 in the Patriot League. That's the big story. So for John Leone, for Eric Jesberger, for all of us on the Lafayette Sports Network team and Astound TV, we thank you so much for watching. Rick Eo has been our director. I'm Gary Laubach. Good night, everybody.